Okay.
Welcome to a review for Hot Tub Time Machine 2. Yeah. That's it. This movie is a sequel to Hot Tub Time Machine, which came out, I think, 2009?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that, and I really liked it. I own it. In fact, I think it was my favorite comedy of that year. And now we have Hot Tub Time Machine, which basically the premise is Lou in the movie. He gets killed. They go into the future to try to resolve who came back from the future to kill him. And you know, that sounded like it could be so fun. But it isn't.
But no, they fucked up. You know, at the beginning of this movie, I wanted to kill Lou. You know, he's played by Rob Corddry. Because at the beginning of the movie, he's just so fucking obnoxious that I just was like, oh my god.
But you know why? Because the writing in the movie sucks ass. Like, for example, in the original, you had all these characters, and the movie, you kind of, each one had its own story arc.
Yeah.
And here it's just, like, the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes of the movie is just him being an asshole. Yeah. And that's one of the problems with the movie is that sometimes, like, nothing happens.
This movie dragged a lot. Like, you could tell that a lot of it was just like the director was like, oh, you guys are funny, just riff, do some funny shit. I feel like this whole movie could have been like a 22-minute episode of a TV show. Like, that's how little actually happens. Like, that's how little plot points actually happen.
Literally, there were scenes where it was just about them insulting each other.
Yeah, which I mean, that's funny. I mean, because, you know, 40-Year-Old Virgin, there's a famous scene, you know how I know you're gay and everything, and that's funny. But that was one scene in the movie. You know, they did shit like that in every scene in the movie. You know? And it gets a little bit old.
Even the way the movie looks, like, I feel like it didn't even look like the original. It looks like a cheap TV show.
Yeah, a big, actually surprising thing for me in the movie was Adam Scott. You know, when he
probably the best part.
Yeah, he was probably the best part of the movie. You know, when he finally shows up, which is he finally showed up like maybe 45 minutes into the movie. You know, he's always the straight man while someone else is the the clown, and he was kind of like that, but to the extreme, and it was very funny. He was a real goody two shoes kind of dude. He was very good with what he was given, but you know, when he showed up in the movie, I thought it was going to take a turn and get a little bit better. But then, no, they kind of kept just going in the same, you know, kind of dragging pace.
It just feels really by the numbers, really boring, really, oh, we had no idea what we're doing. It almost feels like they didn't even have a script and they started shooting just
and they were like, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out as we go, so...
And they kind of cobbled together everything. Another thing that was fucking dumb was that the whole end of the movie was the trailer.
Oh,
so if you saw the trailer, then the whole like last 5 minutes of the movie, you've already seen it. So that's kind of stupid of them to do. Yeah. Like, why would you do that?
Well, I think everything in this movie was kind of stupid. Well,
it was very disappointing. I went in with an open mind. I was like, I really liked the first one. I don't think it was a complete loss. There were little chuckles here and there.
Yeah, I mean, you laughed,
but yeah,
like 2 times.
Yeah,
in an hour and 30 minutes.
Like, there's one joke that had us laughing a lot, but I mean, that was one in the whole, like, what, 2-hour movie.
Yeah. I feel like this is like a movie that I won't remember tomorrow.
Yeah, ruined my birthday.
So,
you know, what are you gonna give this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5.
I'll go with 2.5.
There's really nothing much to say other than it was just.
Yeah, it was just, you know, it wasn't good. Sorry guys, it wasn't good.
That sums up how we feel about this movie.
Just anyway, sorry for such a glum review, but as always, Victor Jose, reinventing the real. We'll see you next time.
Dead.
News on News Channel. Hello, thank you. It's great to be here today. Why, I don't know, I have sunglasses on. We're here to talk to you about the news. Back to you, Trent.
No, I cannot do the news anymore. Not since.
Fuck you, Jose. And I was like, I would do heroin. Yeah, because I shit a lot.